Adam goes from woman to woman as he's on his way to his date with Autumn from the US of A. I don't know, coming over here, taking all our man yanks, eh, Lottie?
Plan of action for today is to try and go into this date, being open-minded, and then make a decision after then, just like I have all the way through this process. I think Lottie wouldn't have reacted as much if it wasn't for the fact that she knows that I've been into this girl off my own back in the past.
And here comes Autumn now, strolling down the street looking like she's here to dismantle the Matrix.
Adam came to LA 3.5 years ago, and we ended up spending a bunch of time together, and we just had a fling that never was resolved, basically. It never really ended. I'm excited to see him, but I do have some things that I want to address with him today. I need to see if there's still the chemistry that we had before or better, and I also need to make sure that he's taking me seriously.
You also need to make sure he didn't have sex with 8 people before breakfast.
Hello.
Great to see you again.
Good to see you too.
No. Autumn looks amazing. I'm so glad to pick up where we left off. I'm glad you still wanted to go on a date. I thought if I'm going to pick her and then she sees all this drama and then wants to run a mile, it would be a little bit...
Part of me did want to pie you, to be fair.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because, look, I just am not about that, right? I will say I was fine with the situation. I feel like I understand what happens.
Yeah.
I get it. The only thing that me off was, like, when we were talking and you kept looking back at Lottie and, like, making eye contact with Lottie when we were speaking.
Autumn clearly isn't happy about what went down at the brunch. I can't even get a word in edgeways yet.
That was a bit annoying. And for me, let me finish, sorry.
Yeah, shut your face, Collard.
I am not going to be dealing with somebody who isn't pretty clear about what's in front of them. I've walked out of your life once, I'll do it again.
Right,
so,
okay.
like, that's the way that this is for me.
Yes, Autumn, not about, is she? Anyone want to, see the menu?
I just need to know that, like, what have you said to Lottie? Because, look, for me, I understand how women work, and I feel like you must have said something to her that made her feel like it was much deeper. Sold her a dream, as you do.
All I've said is we need to see how things go. Me and Lottie have had 2 drunken nights and then 1 real date. And the real date was the only thing that I would say, like, had a lot of substance. Now she has a problem. The problem for Lottie is she knows that you're my walking type coming in. And she knows that I've actually been with you before and, like, had a great time. Alarm bells have been ringing.
I actually love that Autumn takes no from me. She's really direct, straight to the point, and you know what? That was one of the things I liked about her anyway.
What about me made you choose me instead of going with Lottie?
Put it this way, it's not a shared love of hill walking.
Me and Lottie have a lot of sexual chemistry. And, like, there's obviously that there. And, yes, we have amazing time, but anyone can have an amazing time when you're on a night out in the honeymoon period, and it's crazy and fun. But, like, what's going to happen after all of this? That's kind of where I'm at.
Fair enough.
And do you know what? Like, a few years ago, yes, it was loads of fun, and, like, you were really cool, and we had, like, the sickest time ever. I wasn't ready for anything then. And, like, were you? Probably not.
I was not grown up enough to be having, like, a serious thing anyway.
Like, let's face it, if I was in LA for longer, we probably would have been seeing each other for a lot longer.
It looks like Adam's finally seen some autumn sunshine.
Do you think that we can kind of get back to the level of, like, chemistry that we had before?
I don't think that's an issue. You can try it now if you want.
Slicker than a lubed up sea lion, this guy.
It's going to be there. Well, it is for me anyway.
Which is why the table's suddenly gone wonky.
That's what I wanted to hear. There you go.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. I want to kiss you.
Sure.
Oh, hang on, just got to toss another quid in my Adam snog jar. I'm going to be skint by the end of the series.
You feel like it was there?
Could be.
Could be. I'll fix that problem.
Is my lipstick all over my face?
Is it all over mine, more importantly?
I think it's probably shame making you go red, mate.
What do you want to do? Do you want to see each other again?
I want to see each other again.
You do?
I wouldn't have picked you if I didn't want to see you again. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, flowers. Did he send the runner off to the petrol station before the bill came?
Right then.
It's good.
That was a good first date.
It was.
First date in a long time. You still up for a second one?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so.
Right, okay.
All right.
I'll see you soon, right?
All right, have a good day. Bye.
You too. That was a great date. It's a long time coming, you know, 3 years, little bit of a sabbatical. I've had my fun, and now maybe that's going to go somewhere.
I feel pretty good. It takes me a long time to catch feels, to be honest with you, but I think that this is starting off the right way. He seems like he's kind of willing to at least put in the communication required, which is a big step.
I need to speak to Lottie. That's not going to go down well in that book at all, is it really? So I think there might be a few more fireworks.
A few? She'll shove a Catherine wheel up your before you can say strap on, mate.